So, are we ready? Get on with
Yes, we are ready.
another class. All right. So big circles round, nice and big. I'm going to work a lot on mobility on this one as well as strength, but just getting the joints a lot more mobile. Okay. And round, and then back the other way. Round. And round. That's it. As you bring the arms back, really arch your back a little bit, so you're lifting up through the rib cage, and then as you come up and over, pull the ribs back so the back rounds slightly, so you get a lot of good movement up in your upper spine and your thoracic spine. There. Up and round. Up and round. Okay, now balancing on one foot, working to the hip. So circles round, round, up and round.
Scaredy cat. Scaredy cat.
And
Scaredy cat.
round,
Scaredy cat.
and round, and then back the other way. So, so really rotate round, so pull the knee back as you go round and up.
Don't remember how to do
Round.
this.
And
I literally
round.
don't remember.
And the other leg. Rotate round. And round. So feel that working right through the hip. And then back the other way. All the way round. Out and round. Really let the knee rotate out as you go up and round. Out and round. And round. Okay. Right, now articulating through your spine. So feet hip distance apart. Now as soon as you drop your head, don't be tempted to then just stick your bum out. Okay, so keep up nice and tall, keep those hips in, just drop your head. Then let the shoulders roll in, all while the body is still straight. And then start rolling down your spine. So now you should start feeling a pull going up your spine, through your back, as you roll all the way down. It's only when you get to about here that you can start loosening off, belly out, bottom out, until your fingers are on or near the floor. And then from there, tuck your bottom under, so you're rounding your back. And now you're sucking the belly button back as if you're drawing. You're dragging your body up, there, shoulders back, head back. And again, so head down first, don't let anything else move, then roll the shoulders in, then roll all the way down your spine. That's it, there, until your fingers on or near the floor. Just feel that stretch going right up the back of the legs, just keep nice and relaxed. And then tuck your bottom under, there, rounding your back, pull yourself all the way up, and up, and once more, head down, shoulders in, roll all the way down, keep that bottom tucked under for now, until you get to about here. Now you can start letting your bottom stick out, as you drop all the way down, there, and then tuck your bottom under, roll all the way up, and come up. Okay, so now feet, ankles, knees, hips still. So hands on your hips, let the knees pull back so they end up tracking up over your feet. Don't let the knees drop in towards each other, and then drop, up, drop down, lift. As much range of movement as you can do. You can get down nice and deep, brilliant. If we're not quite there yet, that's what we need to work on. A little bit more range of movement, okay? No leaning forwards as you're doing it. Keep your body slightly upright and just drop and lift, drop, lift, lower, up, drop, lift, drop, and down, lower, drop, and 3, and 2, 1. Okay, and then just drop down at hold, bounces. Oh wow. And 3, 2, 1. And up. Give the legs a good shake. All right, toes pointing forward, feet want to stay hip distance apart. You're going to drop down as if you're going to sit and then stand straight back up. So drop, lift, drop down, up, drop, lift, drop, and up. Keep those legs tracking parallel. Again, don't let those knees drop in towards the center. Okay, keep them tracking nice and straight. Drop, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right, and then come up, feet nice and wide, hands clasped in front, and then lunge over to the side, lift, drop, again as deep as you can go. All right, but you're transferring your whole body weight over to one side, lift, drop, and up, over, lift. Keep pulling the knee out, so we are getting into those hips, but also working into the ankle and the knee. Drop, and 4, 3, brilliant, 2, and 1. Okay, and bring the knees in, feet in a little bit. Okay, back to about just wider than hip distance, sink down. All right, and then just lift one heel and drop. Lift the other side, lower, lift, down, and lift, drop, lift, lower, and lift, drop, lift, and lift. Make sure you're right up through all the toes, but especially bending into that big toe joint. And lift, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, give the legs a very good shake. So, bit of balance. So you're going to start with your knee lifted up in front of you. Keep a slight bend in the supporting leg, so the foot that's on the floor, one that's supporting you, slight bend in there. Shoulders nice and soft. You're going to drop the leg down. Then you're going to hinge at the hip, so you're just going to lean forwards. Take the leg out behind. Extend out just as far as you're happy going. Do go near a wall for this if you need to, or have a chair near you. And then come back, in, and lift the knee up. Okay, so drop the leg down, lean forwards, there, extend the leg out behind, and come back, and lift. Keep them shoulders nice and soft, keep your breathing going nice and steady. Drop the leg down and lean forwards. And come back in. And lift. And 2 more on this side. Drop down. Lean forwards. Out. Come back. And lift up. And last one. Drop down, lean forwards, out, and come back, and lift, drop down. Give that supporting leg a good shake, okay, and then we're on to the other leg. So lift the leg up, keep the shoulders nice and soft, drop that leg down, hinge at the hip, slight bend in the supporting leg, shoulders nice and soft as you lean forward, lift the leg behind, and then come back in, and lift up, and drop down, lean forwards, out, and come back, and lift, and drop down, lean forwards, keep them shoulders nice and relaxed. It's okay if your foot is wibbly wobbly, it's trying to keep you supported, and come back, and lift, and last one, drop down, lean forwards, relax those shoulders all the way out, and back, and up, and drop, and again. Legs a good shake, feet next to each other. That's brilliant. And then just alternate the feet. That's it. Working into those toes. Can you?
It's easy.
Okay. And now lift one foot up, circle round on your toes, working into your ankle, and then back the other way. There you go, get some mobility into your toes and your ankle, and then drop that foot down, and then lift the other leg up, circle round, and then back the other way. You do it?
Yeah.
3,
Two,
2,
one.
1. Okay. All right. Down we come. Okay, I'm going to draw me another meerkat. All right. Feet flat on the floor, hip distance apart. Okay. Hands clasped in front. Tuck your bottom under. Squeeze and lift. Lower down. Lift. And lower. Squeeze. That's it. Lift your hips up and down. Push down on your feet. Lift. And drop. Keep the shoulders nice and soft. Ribs stay down. Lift. Lower. Lift. And drop. Squeeze. Drop. Lift. Lower. Lift. Drop. And lift. And drop down and relax. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of extension with it as we lift and lower. Okay, so as you lift up, I want you to extend the leg out and then drop down. Other side, tuck the bottom under, up and drop. That's it. Now do relax each time if you want. Bottom under, up and drop. But if you're not fully relaxing, don't let your bottom fully go on the floor. Okay, so up, drop, lift, but keep tucking the bottom under, lift, drop. Another little tip is as well, if you want it a bit easier, bring the feet closer together. Okay, if you want harder, keep hip distance apart and even that little bit further away from your bottom, but the hips are going up and down as we do it. 4, drop,
Easy.
3 and 2 and 1 and drop down. Give the legs a good shake. All right, extend one leg out. Okay, start off with the knees level, lower, lift, drop and lift. So stay with the hips on the floor, but if you want to make this a little bit harder now, you can lift your bum off the floor, lower, up, drop, lift, lower, and drop. Keep those hips nice and even. 3, 2, 1. Okay, drop the legs over, or if you want your hips down on the floor to start, that's fine. Lower and lift. Just keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. There. Foot and ankle nice and soft. Knee nice and soft so you're not locking the leg out. Or if you lifted, lower, up, drop, lower, and drop. And 3, 2, 1. And drop down. And give the legs a good shake. Okay, right. Drop onto your side. Nice long line. That's it. Try and keep side of the body off the floor if you can. This hand out in front, lifting the top leg up. You're going to draw the knee in towards your elbow. As you push back, lock the leg out, draw it back behind you, squeeze the bum cheek, and then draw in, push back, squeeze, draw in, back, squeeze. Okay, keep going with that. If you want to make it a little bit harder, we can come up, modified, draw the knee forward, back and squeeze. Try not to arch and round your back as you're doing it. That needs to keep stable. Okay, so you're working at the hip. There, push back, squeeze. In, shoulders nice and soft, squeeze. Really feel that squeeze in your bum cheek and in your thigh as you extend out. In, and back. 3, back, 2, push, 1, back, and drop down. Okay, and then over onto your other side, trying to keep that gap, hand in front, lifting the top leg up, knee towards the elbow, push back, squeeze, knee in, squeeze, in, squeeze, draw in, squeeze, in, or stick with that, or if you want to be up in modified, squeeze, in, back, draw the knee in, squeeze, in, keep the body nice and still, draw in, back, in, back, 3, keep the shoulders nice and soft, 2, and 1, back, and drop down, and again, come onto your back and give those legs a good shake. All right, feet nice and wide, okay, and then just alternating, dropping a knee in towards the center, and drop, drop, lower, drop, lower, and drop, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then soles of the feet together, just let the knees drop out to the sides. Keep nice and relaxed, breathe in nice and steady, shoulders soft, just feel the pull into the inner thigh, and then feet out wide, let the knees draw into each other. Now you want to feel a pull right in the outer thigh. inside of the foot on the knee. Draw the leg in. And change sides. Okay, and then flip onto your side. Grab your ankle, tuck your bottom under, feel that pull all the way down the front of your thigh. Just let your shoulder pull back slightly as you do that as well. Out and then over onto your other side. Grab the ankle, tuck your bottom under. Okay, and onto your back. Cross your legs, lean back. Okay, we're just going to work into getting those tummy muscles fired up. So, hands behind your head, and that's only to let your head rest on. We're not pulling on the head at all. The movement has to be brought from the tummy muscles, and it's because you're tensing the tummy muscles that everything else is happening. Okay, so big inhale, you fill the belly with air. As you breathe out, suck the belly button back to spine, squeeze like you are desperate for the toilet, or that you're pulling on a tight pair of trousers, dress, whatever, but feel that tension all the way around. What that will do, that will drop the ribs down, and that in turn will make the head lift. And the hands are there only for the head to rest on. Gently, the rest, the weight of it is being held by those tummy muscles. Inhale, relax them out. So all the time you're keeping that little bit of a gap under your back. So big inhale, exhale, squeeze. The ribs will drop down. You'll just feel a tightening all the way around your tummy. Even feel it slightly in the lower back as your multifidus and all the muscles, your obliques around the back, all contract to hold the weight of your head and shoulders. Inhale back and breathe out. If it's easier, imagine a line between your two hip bones. Okay, when you drop back and relax, they're wiggly. When you breathe out, squeeze and come up, you're tightening that line. Squeeze, focus on that, nice and tense. Inhale back, and last two. Big inhale, exhale, squeeze. All your shoulders and head and everything should be nice and soft. You're just tensing all through the torso area. Legs should be soft, no bottoms being tucked under. Inhale back, and then last one. Up and squeeze. Belly button back to spine. And drop back and have a good shake off. All right, so now neutral spine, ribs want to stay down. You want that little bit of a gap under your back. Neck long, so draw your chin into your chest and so your spine is nice and straight. Knees directly above your hips. Now the point of your lower back, or top of your bottom, lower back that is pressing on the floor, and kind of the base of your ribs, if they're touching the floor now, they want to stay touching the floor. Okay, big inhale. As you breathe out, you're just going to drop the foot to lower on the floor. Inhale back, drop the foot, inhale back, drop and back, drop and back. So in effect, you're holding the weight of your leg on the tummy muscles and then come back. Drop and back. Now if you're all right keeping that here, that's fine. If you want to take it further, you can drop both legs down. Do not let the torso move. Drop, inhale back, shoulders nice and soft, ribs stay down, drop and back, lower and back, lower and back. Or if we really want to take it further for the last few, single leg, you can drop the leg down, extend it out straight, lift up, back, and the other side, drop, out. You don't have to go up through the progressions, okay, that's completely up to you. Stick with where you feel comfortable and that your torso isn't moving. If you do any of these moves and you feel the back arch, stop, come back, regress it again. Keep in a place where you can tense those tummy muscles and keep your torso absolutely solid with shoulders soft, legs moving. There. And last one, drop down, out, up, back, and then bring the knees in and give them a good hug. All right, now we're going to go up through the levels again, this time with a little bit of a twist. So hands behind your head, and again, that's only to rest your head on, not because we want to pull on your head. That's all got to come from here. So we're going to start with the feet down. The first 10 are going to be, upper body first. I always get this wrong. Over, back, over and back. Now throughout, you want to keep your hips nice and still, okay? Second 10, we'll lift the leg up to it, okay? Last 10, twist, back, twist and back, okay? But like I say, if you don't want to progress up the levels, just stick to where you feel comfortable. All right, so starting off, hands behind the head, chin into chest and over for 10 and 9, breathe out as you go over, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, now with the leg lift and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now bring the knees up, hands behind your head and out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back and give those knees a good hug. Okay, just place your hands behind your legs, okay, there, and then just nice and gentle rock backwards and forwards, back, up, back, back, and back, and 2, and 1. Okay. All right, now teaser. Now there is a little actual video on teaser, so I'm just going to go through this normally. I will give a couple of modifications, but if you want to go and get teaser a little bit better, have a look at the teaser video, so you can just solely concentrate on getting the moves, okay? But having said that, if we're coming into it now, tuck your bottom under so your lower back is on the floor. Arms are down by your side, chin into chest. Big inhale. As you breathe out, push your lower back into the floor. Lift the body and the legs. There. Lift up. Belly out. Bottom out. So you're into teaser. Feet in line with your knees. Back nice and straight. And then tuck your bottom under. Extend the legs out. And then lower yourself the whole way down. Easier. Keep going. Easier is if you lift, bend the knees slightly, pull onto the backs of the legs and get yourself up, and then tuck under, legs out and drop down, or with a little bit of pull on your elbows. Bend the knees again, there, squeeze and lift, tuck under, drop back onto your elbows and lower down, or you can do single leg, so you can push off from the other leg and your elbows lift, come up, tuck under, out and drop down, and then the other leg, squeeze, lift, up, tuck under, out and down. Or if you're doing full last three, squeeze up, out, tuck under, and drop. And also hover if you want. Squeeze and up, tuck under, and drop. And last one. Squeeze up, under, all the way down, and relax. Okay, just have a little side to side with the legs. Okay. All right, onto your fronts. We're nearly there now. Okay, so if you are doing this in modified, okay, in fact I'll start you off in full and then I'll do modified down, so if you're in full you can keep going. So there, you're going to draw the knee round to the elbow, round, push back, round, back, round and back. If you want to do it from modified, there, just drop your knees, keep your knees on the floor, round, back, round and back. Or if you're in box, knee to elbow, back, knee to elbow, round and round. Okay, keep looking down at your foot as you draw the leg up, round, all the way round. Oh, breeze is coming in. There, and round, round, and round. 3, 2, and 1, and drop down. Sit back on your heels and relax. Okay, and then for the last one, we'll do one side and then we'll do the other. So if you're on box, drop under, reach up, under and up, modified, under, twist, under and twist. If you're in full, keep the toes straight, under, up And 2 more. Drop. Up. Up. And come down. Okay. And to the other side. So under. Up. Under. And up. Modified. Under. And reach. Under. And reach. If we're in full. Under. Reach. Under. Reach. Under. Up. Twist. Last 2. Twist under. Up. Under. Up and drop down. Sit back on your heels and relax. Okay, just come a bit up, slide an arm under again, push yourself back and drop down. And then change arms over, come under, drop down. And back out. Okay, Milo, go lie down. All right, so hands anywhere from by the side of your face up above your head. Tuck your bottom under, squeeze the bum cheeks, press your pelvis into the floor. We're going to do opposites, okay? Keep looking down at the mat. Big inhale, exhale, lift, drop, lift, lower, lift, drop, lift, and lower. Keep squeezing the bum cheeks. That's it. Keep tucking the bottom under, looking down at the floor. That's it. And lift. Just lifting your thigh and your shoulder as high as you can. Lift. Lift. And lift. And 3. Drop. 2. And 1. And drop down. Arms down by your side, head to the side. Okay, and then come back. Sit back on your heels. And then up we come. Hands next to your knees, head down, bottom under, push your hands into the floor, round your back. And then from your bottom, stick your bum out, roll up, shoulders back, head back. And then from your head down, round the shoulders, roll all the way down, tuck your bottom under and push. And then from your head back, shoulders back, roll all the way down and arch. And come out. And relax. Okay, right. So, sitting back, arms outstretched in front, there. Thumbs pretty much pointing towards each other, middle finger pointing straight ahead, okay? You're going to bring yourself up bend the elbows back so the arms stay tucked in to your body. Lower yourself down, push yourself up, and then come back. So come up, take yourself forwards, push up, and back. Okay, now easier, just don't go as far forward. As soon as those shoulders start coming past your fingers, you've got weight in the back of the arms, okay? Just keep those arms turned in, don't let them go out. So you're inside of your upper arm, you should feel it on the side of your body. Up, drop, up, and back. If you want to make it a little bit harder, curl the toes under, lift the knees off, come up, drop forward, push up, and back, and lift, drop forwards, push up, back, and lift, drop, up, and back, and last two, up, keep those arms tucking into the side of your body, drop, up, back, last one, up, drop, up, and back, and come out and give the arms a good shake. Okay, all right, last one. So now I'll come around this way. Box modified or full, but you can have your arms out to the side there. What I want you to do, I want you to rotate the shoulders. So as you bend your right elbow, look to the left, and you're getting your right shoulder down towards the floor, and then up, and then over to the other side, and push. Okay, drop, push, drop, and push. If you want a little bit more weight on, come into modified, drop, push, drop, up, drop, lift, drop, and up, or if you're up in full, drop, up, drop, lift, drop, down, and last two, drop, and drop, and come back in there, and give the arms a lovely okay, and a good squeeze off. Right, so legs straight out in front of you. We'll have a little bit of a stretch off now. So clasp the hands in front, turn your palms away, round your back, reach forward. Take a big inhale, breathe out, reach even further forwards, trying to grab your toes if you can, and just relax into it. And take your hands behind your back, clasp your hands, lift up, there. Lift an arm up, grab the elbow, tilt your body to the side slightly, and pull. And then up, change arms, tilt and twist a little bit. Up and come out. Right. Okay, and then come into the edge of your mat. Drop your head down, roll the shoulders in, roll all the way down. Keep that bottom tucked under for now. So you get down to about here, bottom out, there. So your fingers on or near the floor. Do bend your knees a little bit to get your hands on the floor now if it's more comfortable, because now you're going to transfer your body weight onto your hands. Walk forwards all the way there. Now either onto your knees first or however you can, lower yourself down to the floor, let your toes drop out behind, and then lift the body there. Relax the shoulders down. Feel that stretch all the way up through your tummy. If it's too much on your hands, do it on your elbows. There. Relax into it. You want to feel a nice bit of extension going into your spine, and then drop your head down. Push on the hands to round your upper back. There. Keep rounding, rounding, rounding. Come all the way back. Sit back on your heels. Okay, and then curl the toes under there. Push your bum in the air. That's it. And that'll give you a good stretch down the back of the legs. Bend one knee. Keep the other leg straight. Change legs. Go lie down, my leg. Okay. My leg, go lie down. There. Now, if you want to take this a little bit further, you can lift up one leg, bend it, and rotate back slightly, look underneath your arm. And then drop that leg down, and then lift the other leg, bend the knee, open out, slightly look under the arm. And drop down, and then walk all the way back. That's it. And then walk your hands round to one side of the feet. Round to the other. And then back into the middle. Now I want you to bend the left leg. Lift your right arm up to the ceiling, up to the sky. And drop down. Bend your right leg. Lift your left arm up to the ceiling. And drop down. And then tuck your bottom under. Roll all the way back up. Lift the arms. Interlock your thumbs. There. And then lean the body to one side as you push the hips to the other. Nice deep breaths. And lift up. Over to the other side. And up. Big reach up to the sky. Big rotate round. And very well done. Superb. And thank you, Gus. Hey.